Hello and welcome. It's approximately 8 o'clock on Monday, the 14th of July, 2025. And you're watching the Matt Taylor TV 8 o'clock show. I'm your host, Matt Taylor. Let's get on with the promotional video. Hi, you're watching Matt Taylor TV show. Okay. Let's get some background music on. Alexa, kindly play me some royalty-free background music. Go.
Here's a station based on chill, uplifting,
Good.
background music, perfect for blogs, nature videos, creative projects, 5-second music.
Thank you. Oh, nice. So we've got the music, we've got the viewers, you got the host. Now we need something to talk about. Oh, hang on a sec. Alexa, a volume down, please. Because we've got to get the levels just right. So I hope you can hear me. So, yeah, right. Discussions. I've got some great news. I love a bit of love. I love when love's in the air. And I just found out that Emma Raducanu and Carlos Alcaraz are going out with each other. That's really cool. I mean, because I love them. I think Emma Raducanu and Carlos Alcaraz are a great bunch, and I think they'll make a great couple. So that's lovely hearing that them two are going out with each other. Another thing I want to talk about is that, sorry, I just can't concentrate at the moment. Alexa, volume down and play instrumental music. Good. Alexa, volume up. Alexa, volume up. Better. Okay, yes, and I was chuffed to learn that my article about Brian Harvey and Prince Harry made it into the national press. Very good. I feel like a proper journalist now, if you know what I mean. Good. And last but not least, Sharon Gale versus Anne Drogany, or Dragoin, or as affectionately I like to call her, Dragon Lady. I mean, what the earth is going on there? Apparently, it's Sharon Gale's week off, and she's pissed. I mean, literally drunk, pissed, and she's having a right go at Anne Dragoin, or is it Androgany? Anyway, I like to affectionately call her the Dragon Lady. Yes, I mean, and it makes you think, God forbid Sharon Gale and Paris ever fall out, because the impact will be massive, especially when Sharon Gale gets drunk. And it reminded me, back in the day, I used to have a friend come round every Tuesday, and we used to love it when Sharon Gale used to come on. We used to stop everything and listen to Sharon Gale. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what it says about me really, but I do like a bit of Sharon Gale when she's drunk. I think it makes for great drama. And it's just what YouTube needs. Oi, oi. We have Lenny in the chat. Hello, Lenny. How you doing, buddy? Lenny, did you get your microphone today? We're eager to know, because we can't wait for you to go live. And Lenny, I was thinking, would you mind if I done a promotional video for you? Go on. Say yes, mate. Say yes. You know I love doing promotional videos. I'm thinking a nice little song. Lenny's live on YouTube. Lenny's live. Let's get on and dive in with Lenny. Something like that. You know what I mean? Something like that, Lenny. And I can do you a nice little promotional video. Get your Lenny at Lenny7514. It'd be brilliant. We can get people coming, joining your show, because I've got high hopes for you, Lenny. I think, right, from what I've seen so far, you're the future of YouTube, mate. You are the future of YouTube. So I can't wait until you get that microphone. Get yourself that microphone. I'll try and send as many subscribers over to you. I don't know whether it's going well at the moment or not. Lenny says, excuse me, because I ain't got my glasses on at the moment. Matt, we've been over this. We've been over this. I'm not a YouTuber, son. I'm remaining anonymous. I don't want to be the poor man's Matt Taylor. I don't know whether that's a compliment or an insult. I'm a bit too fucking stupid to know the difference, to be fair. But that's kind of like just blown my plans, weren't it? Here was me trying to push you up to be the new YouTube sensation, and you don't want it. Matt subs, you crack me up, Matt. Another thing I want to talk about is pressure. How different people deal with pressure. Matt, I don't have a DJ voice like yourself. Come on. You've got a voice though, haven't you? You've got a voice. I mean, you're making me think now. Do you sound something like this? Well, hello everyone. I'm Lenny. And I'd like to introduce myself. I'm from Birmingham. And I work as a long-distance lorry driver. And I like to YouTube in my spare time. No, but I'm sure you don't sound like that, Lenny. And I'm sure you don't live in Birmingham, nor are you a lorry driver. Hello, Katie. Katie's in the house. Katie certainly got a YouTube voice. That's for sure. I also don't have the temperament for handling trolls. Hey, mate, it's okay. Trolls are people. Do we have to keep using that derogatory term? Do we have to keep using that derogatory term? Trolls are people. They've got emotions. I like to call people that maybe Lenny calls trolls as my friends. Over to, we have Justin in the chat. Hello, Justin. Hello, Matt. Hello, Katie. Lenny go live soon. Matt, I'm not a celebrity, mate. Of course you are, Lenny. What you on about? Lenny said, we've been over this. I'm not a YouTuber, son. Remaining anonymous. I don't want to be the poor man's Matt Taylor. Listen, you'll never be the poor man's Matt Taylor, mate. You're just like a giant, Lenny. You're a giant. And I just think, I certainly hope you got your microphone. Yeah? You must have got it today. £7 somewhere from Tesco. I just can't wait to see you go live, Lenny. I'm looking forward to it. We have Pip Smoker in the house. He'll be banned soon. Don't tell him. That's so humble, Lenny. Yes, I know. It's humble, isn't it? I like chatting to you girls. Hey, Lenny, we love you chatting to us. YouTube isn't the same without you. A live stream isn't the same without you. Oh, here we have Pip Smoker is a dog walker. Ooh. Oh, I just had Tell. Right in my mind there. Tell. I just had Tell. I had Tell come into my mind. Not long here, so Pip will be out. Lenny says, Matt, curries have some microphones. Upwards to hundreds of quids. It's expensive. You can get microphones worth thousands. I think I've got one knocking about, haven't I? Here we go. Oh, is that it? No, that's a camera. Oh, hang on. I'm finding all kinds of stuff here. Well, anyway, I've got a. Oh, here it is. Oh, look, I've got two, you see. Look, mate. I've got two. You can have one. They're not exactly USBs, but they're yours, mate. I'm more than happy to send you one. In fact, I'm going to start. It's a prop. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Matt Taylor 8 o'clock show, broadcasting live from Brighton. Be right on in Brighton. Right. So maybe I'll be able to see better if I have my glasses. Oh, okay. I can see. So love your t-shirt, Matt. Yes, MattTaylorTV. I think I've got something on it. The merch is available. What's that? The merch is available. Oh gosh. Steaming up, mate. Steaming up, mate. Lenny says to Pip Smoker. Pip Smoker won't be here for long. He'll be out soon. Oh. I'm not humble at all. I've got a cat walking in. Like I said, cat alley around here. And foxes. I'm not humble at all, but I know I wouldn't be public speaking material. My glasses are steaming up at every moment. You have to excuse me. Hope everyone's well. Double figures, nice. If you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe. Oh, someone subscribed yesterday, Lou, right? Fucking hell. Lou subscribed yesterday. And I only go and ask, right? I only go and ask Lou where she came from, you know, whether she came from Ghost, Jupiter, or Tafts, you know. And then Lou goes, well, fuck, she didn't say that. Words to the effect, I've unsubscribed now because I don't like nosy Parkers. Fair dues, you know what I mean? Fair dues. So, Matt, I'm not lying. I will get one very soon. Just want to play some music, so I require a microphone. Mate, I've got one. Lenny, I've got a microphone for you, mate. And I'm more than happy to send it to you, mate. You know, I've got to send a little present to my niece. She wants some body spray. So I'm often down the post office sending parcels to my niece. I'm more than happy to wrap this microphone up and send it to you, and just see it as a present from me to you, because we're looking forward to you doing more YouTube lives. Anyway, yeah, you can have it, mate. You can have it. Matt, can you do any impersonations for you? Look, I do a lovely Tommy Cooper. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. It was just like that. It was just like that. Look what I've got. Look what I got. You want to see me in the army? This is me in the army, okay? What? This is me in the army. Sir! Yes, sir! I'm 25074-661, sir! That's me in the army. This is me being court-martialed. No, I wasn't allowed to wear. Oh, anyway. God. The pressure. A microphone and dinner with Scarlett Johansson. Oh, I'm going to watch her. I'm going down to cinemas with a friend on Friday to watch the new Jurassic movie. A microphone and dinner. Can't we have this popped out? I do believe. Pop out. There we go. No. Can we pull this out? Pop out chat. There we go. Oh, that's much better. That's much better, that is. I can actually zoom in. Oh, this is much better. I don't need my glasses anymore. Oh, good. A microphone and dinner with Scarlett Johansson. I'm not asking for much, mate. I think you'll make a great couple. And talking about great couples, it's lovely to learn that Emma Raducanu, I hope I pronounced that properly. Raducanu and Carlos Alcaraz are an item. Isn't that lovely? I think they make a gorgeous couple. Very gorgeous couple. And do you know my news article about Prince Harry and Prince Charles? No, sorry, let's start again. Prince Harry and Brian Harvey. It's only made the national press, hasn't it? Yeah. Oh yeah, and your thing was funny, Lenny, I must admit, with Prince Harry knocking on the door. that was a funny one. And also, I want to talk about Sharon Gale. Sharon Gale versus Andrew Goyne. Someone's going to get arrested. Matt, can you do any impersonations for it? Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. That's all I can do. Matt, would you send escorts? Pip Smoker, isn't it time you go for a walk? Hey, Pip Smoker, isn't it time you went for a walk with your doggy? Because I think you spent a bit too long on YouTube. I suggest you be a good dog owner and take your dog for a walk. Okay? Good boy. Okay. Can you impersonate a police officer? Stop. Impersonate a police officer. Ridiculous. Right. DW is leaving multiple offensive and potentially inappropriate messages on my channel. YouTube have held them. Thanks for sharing. I mean, there are some real nasty individuals out there. And you can pretty much surmise the nasty individuals. It's those who never reveal their identities. Lenny says, Matt, your mate, Brian Hardy, of East 16 fame, is back. Hey, mate, he's not my mate, he's your mate. I've heard that he was once your bum chum back in the day. Tom Watson told me. Is that the right name I said? Tom Watson? The golfer? Tom Watson told me. Yeah? Anyway, he said the internet has got too depressing. Was he watching your channel? Little shit. You fucking little shit. No, it was funny. It was funny, Lenny. So Lenny goes, Matt, your mate Brian Hardy of East 16 fame is back. He said the internet has got too depressing. Was he watching your channel, Matt? Funny. Lenny says, Matt, in the subject of tennis ladies, Iga Swiatek is easy on the eye too, the new Wimbledon champion. Well, I quite fancy the other one myself. I think that Swiatek is Polish, wasn't she? Yeah. Oh, but mind you, come on. Which female tennis player wasn't easy on the eye? I mean, I've still got a soft spot for Martina Navratilova and Steffi Graf. In fact, I've got a thing for all of them. In fact, I spotted what's her name? Chris Evert. Is that right? Chris Evert? Chris Evert? She was in the crowd. Not that I watched it. I watched it back on YouTube. So, right. Pip Smoker. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, God. Moans like fuck. Convid for bipolar. He keeps blocking me and unblocking me. Okay, whatever. Lenny Sun says, Convid, do you think Agassi and Graf's children will be good tennis players, son? I don't know, but I think one of them is doing another sport altogether. Haslover. Andrew Goyne. Hello, me lovelies. Did you watch talking about Andrew Goyne? Did you hear what Sharon Gale said about her? I mean, what pronoun does Andrew Goyne use nowadays? I don't know. I mean, we don't see her in the in the god-awful makeup. Remember, crikey. We don't see her in the makeup anymore, do we? But, you know, what's the score on that? But I tell you, Sharon Girl's going to get herself arrested, mate. Bearing in mind she's already been arrested once. You know what I mean? Yes. Pip Smoker, isn't it time you took your dog for a walk? I think maybe it is. Off you go. Be a good dog owner. It's in the genes, says Lenny. Convid, who you may know as It's Only YouTube, says, Katie, that West individual has been very busy today, stalking quite a few people on YouTube. Lenny says, Tom who? Tom Watson. What the fuck? Yeah, I just made it up on the spot, mate. Not AI or anything. It was me. I just made it up. Complete gibberish it was, mate. It was complete gibberish. No need to go to the police. But, you know, you can do if you want. I love the pressure, Lenny. Love it. I love the pressure. I think that's something about the army, because the army was just like constant pressure. Especially training. It was just pressure. And after a while, you just start to love the pressure. In fact, in a way, you think, where's the pressure? Just love the pressure. Oh, look who's in the house. Let's just ignore him. Just ignore him. Pretend he isn't here. Pretend he isn't here. Lenny, Agassi wore jeans, did he? Agassi did a lot of things. He was going bald in 1992. One thing I'm shocked about Agassi is that he was addicted to meth. He was addicted to crystal fucking meth while he was playing. In fact, he was actually tested positive for it while he was a player and lied about it and got away with it. But mind you, then again, Jay Sinner, had to do a 3-month ban for testing positive for drugs, didn't he? So what's going on? What's going on? Gabrielle Sabatini. Oh, stop it, Lenny. I think you and me, Lenny, have got the same taste in women. But yeah, Gabriella Sabatini from Argentina. Oh, she was a beauty. Lenny's son, wasn't Tom Watson a golfer? Yeah, he was. Well done. Tom Watson, heard of Bubba Watson? Oh, I used to fancy a girl called Claire Watson at school. Don't tell her. Lenny says, Matt, why are you naming names tonight? Yet go mad when others do. I know, I'm crazy. I'm crazy, Lenny. And to be fair, I don't even know what goes on in my mind sometimes. I think I'm a bit, I think I've lost it, quite frankly. Because what I seem to be doing, I seem to make rules for you, but not for me. Strange. I think it's because I'm a hypocrite. Always have been, always will, Lenny. So, yes, being a Danny pest. Yes, we have one of them in the house. Pretend he's not here. We have one of the, just pretend he's not here. He'll go away soon. If we pretend he's not here, he'll go, look, he's already retracted his stuff and off he's gone, mate. He ain't coming back. Lenny's son, Tom Watson, was one of the all-time great golfers. Yes, he was. Who? Katie Linden's here, but he's gone now. He's gone now. Don't worry. He ain't around anymore. I think what you need to do is just ignore them and they'll go away. So Lenny says, Matt, you did nothing to mark 40 years of Live Aid. 0 out of 10 for effort, Matt. Well, what did you do, Lenny? What did you do, Lenny? What did you do, Lenny? You've got to ask that. Lenny, and also, I've been a bit busy with personal stuff at the moment. I've got a lot of private stuff going on. I've been busy, mate. Fucking Lenny was a prick. Oh, you didn't hear anything. You didn't hear me there, did you? Of course you didn't. Main 5 and 7, just the others. Yes, right. So Lenny says, they say, Matt, they say there's a fine margin between genius and madness. Know any examples of this? People, mind? I don't know. I blocked his main account 5 and 7. Very irrelevant. Right. Hey, listen, what was I going to say? I don't fucking know, Lenny, mate. You're asking me really tough questions, blood. Really asking me really tough questions, mate. And quite frankly, I haven't got the foggiest. But over to Lenny, he says, that creepo channel, who shan't be named, keeps playing Cullinane vids like it's making a point about something. I know. Lenny says, Matt, I'm your prick, mate. You must admit. I only serve you up constructive criticism. Not really, Lenny. Not really, mate. I don't really think anything you say is constructive. Not really. That's just me. No, I think you can be a bit scathing, actually, in your criticism. I don't think there's anything constructive about your criticism, to be fair. I find what you have to say quite hurtful sometimes. But hey, you know, that's just me. Do you like my Stormtrooper jug I got? Got that as a present from my girlfriend. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Oh, you can see my awards. Is that thing with a skeleton there? See that thing with a skeleton? That's my film award for the best amateur short film from the bases. Yeah. And see that thing there? That in that box. In that box, I keep all my guitar stuff. I've got a whole pack of cards which has all the chords on it. And I keep my metrophone and my slider and my capo. Yeah. Oh, see this thing here? That's the tarot cards. Yeah, tarot cards. Oh yeah, that's a good book I'm reading. Made in China. That's a good book, that is. That's all about the COVID. And that's the book about Judge Dredd. Really enjoyable. Oh, talking about Judge Dredd, he's just there, isn't he? Look, Judge Dredd's just there. How the fuck did he get there? Anyway, Lenny says, what did I do to mark Live Aid? I watched some of the performances on YouTube. The Cars and Drive is a top point. Oh, well done, Lenny. Well done. You put me to shame, mate. You put me to shame. Because, don't tell anyone. Yeah, but I watched a few performances as well. In fact, I remember distinctly back in 1985, 13th of July, 1985, watching it. It was bloody well good, it was. Lenny's son, what do you think is Matt's best quality? Oh, don't. It's only going to be constructive. What are you asking stuff like that for? It's only going to be constructive criticism. Come on now. Please. Do we have to say things like that? Oh, you know, come on now. Let's not ask. Remember, Lenny is the one who asks questions. We don't ask questions. It's half an hour. We've got half an hour to go, mate. We can do it, though. We can do it. There's actually a good there's a good movie on ITV4 tonight, starring Bruce Willis. I'm hoping maybe I could watch it. We'll definitely do an hour, so I can watch the Bruce Willis movie over on ITV4. Yeah, well, that stopped their conversation, doesn't it? What's Matt's best quality? You can see the tumbleweed going across. Lenny says, useless fact. Live Aid is 40 years old. Sorry, let's start again. Useless facts. Live Aid is 40 years ago. That's as long ago in time as what the end of the World War II was to Live Aid. Think about that. And then Lenny's got this blow your mind thing. Wow. Matt's best quality is his sharp-wittedness. Wow. Thank you, Lenny. When he's asked, he can put in a decent shift. Well, yeah, quite right. You see, yes, that is very constructive, isn't it? Thank you. Yes. Older than I, says Katie. So Katie wasn't around in obviously in 1985. Crikey. Makes me feel old. Makes me feel old, that does. Crikey. But honestly, thanks ever so much, everyone, for contributing to the chat. It's very good of you. I do love a healthy chat room. And so a big shout out to Lenny, Katie, and Justin. Thank you ever so much for taking the time to comment. I also, you know, we have Pip Smoker in here. Not that we know who Pip Smoker is, but Pip Smoker may well be out walking his dog. Katie, you're still a young whippersnapper, says Justin. I know, you're young, mate. You're young. Crazy. I'd have been, what, 14? 14 watching Live Aid. Lenny says, I was about 4 in 1985, so I don't remember Live Aid. Fucking Lenny. So what's the maths there? 1985. 4 years old. Minus, so 1981. Lenny was born in 1981. So he'd be like 44 now. And he's calling me son. I've got 10 years on you, Lenny. I've got 10 years on you, son. You want to give me constructive criticism? Hey, listen, there's no, anyway, there's no age restrictions on giving anyone constructive criticism. Keep it coming. Lenny's son, any thoughts on the Open this week? Oh, there you go. Lenny says, Matt, do you remember Adam Ant? His record sales went down after Live Aid. Funnily enough, Lenny, when you mentioned that you've watched a few bits of Live Aid on YouTube, guess what I watched on YouTube from Live Aid? Yeah, Adam Ant's song. I thought he looked pretty good. I mean, I've always been a fan of Adam Ant, so I didn't really know that. I wasn't really aware that his sales went down after Live Aid. You know, news to me. But I was a massive fan of Adam Ant. You know, that stand and deliver your money or your life. But in the mirror. Let's get the lyrics, because I love that song. I love that song. Stand and deliver. Adam Ant lyrics. Oh, I used to love singing it. In fact, I actually bought the single. I actually brought the single. I'm the dandy highwayman you're too scared to mention. I spend my cash on looking flash and grabbing your attention. The devil take your stereo and your record collection. The way you look, you'll qualify for next year's old age pension. Stand and deliver your money or your life. Try to use the mirror, not a bullet or a knife. I'm the dandy highwayman, so sick of easy fashion, the clumsy boots, peekaboo roots that people think so dashing. So what's the point of robbery when nothing is worth taking? It's kind of tough to tell a scruff the big mistake he's making. Stand and deliver your money or your life. Try to use a mirror, not a bullet or a knife. God, years. It's been years since I It's been years, mate, since I sang that. But yeah, I was a massive fan. Lenny A. Bubba. Matt is getting annoyed that I call him son. I always have been. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I've never had no father in my life, right? I've never had a father in my life. In fact, the only father figure I've got is my son, who I actually look up to as a father. Anyway, so yeah, it spins me out when you call me son. It really spins me out. It's like, what the fuck? Fuck, no one's called me that. And you're just some nameless fucking, awesome bloke from the internet calling me son. And now I find out you're fucking 10 years younger than me. Fucking hell. Lenny's son, he's put in a decent shift tonight, isn't he? Oh, do you reckon so? Oh, I don't know. Mick Jagger changed into his weird snakeskin pants at the JFK gig. He did a dodgy duet with Tina Turner. From what I heard on the grapevine, or it may have been, either way, David Bowie or Bowie and Tina Turner may have got it on at the... Anyway, wasn't it good when... Wasn't it in Live Aid they done the Dancing in the Street video? Was it? Between Mick Jagger and David Bowie, or Bowie, however you want to see it. Great. A1000, I have a sibling the same age as you. Good. Matt definitely had his Weetabix. Oh, do you know what I had for breakfast? A lovely mango. And what I've done, right? I love getting fizzy sparkling water. I've been drinking. I feel like a rich man when I'm drinking my sparkling water. So what I do is I have my fruit and then I cut up the skin and I put it in my bottles of sparkling water. It's brilliant. So this is tainted with mango. Oh, it's delicious. It is. It's got a nice tint of mango. And I do love a ripe mango. I'm trying to grow some mango plants. I'm just getting them on the windowsill seeding at the moment. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And of course, it does take a couple of years before they fruit. But until then, they make lovely plants. Yeah. I say, don't throw away your mango seeds. Grow mango plants. So, yeah, Matt definitely had his Weetabix. Did Bryony get a letter from Adam Ant? I don't know. Jagger in Philadelphia and Bowie in London were meant to be dancing in the street by satellite hookup, but they couldn't pull it off. Oh, now that isn't a useless fact. That's a very interesting fact. Thank you, Lenny. Very interesting. I didn't know that. And another thing, who thought that the guitar in Africa, who came up with that? That was brilliant. I always thought that. Right? I thought that was fucking amazing. I loved it. I mean, who came up with that idea? But we've never seen a guitar like it, have we? That never got made into a guitar. But that Africa body, oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Older sibling is in his 60s, says Katie. Yeah, you've got a few brothers and sisters, haven't you? Lenny says, Matt, realistically, I'm surprised I was able to read that, Lenny. You know I have trouble with words over 3 letters, but thank you. Lenny says, Matt, realistically, everyone from Live Aid will be dead in another 40 years, except Keith Richards. Funny. You're on fire tonight, Lenny. You're on fire tonight. Fucking hurry up and get your microphone. I can send you one. I can send you this one, Lenny, if you want. Get your fucking microphone. You're funny as fuck. Lenny says, Matt is obsessed with age. Matt is 53, 10 years younger than Tom Cruise. Comparisons will be made. I thought I was 54. I can't do the maths, mate. Good point, Lenny, son. Lenny says, what I loved about Live Aid was the revolving stage thing. And you only had 15 minutes to do your thing. Queen broke that rule by a little, I think. Thank you. Because, of course, as we all know, Queen stole the show, didn't they? And that really got them back into the number one spot, because that really revived their careers, isn't it? Was Live Aid after the disastrous I Want to Break Free video that went down like a lead balloon in America? I mean, they never came back from that, did they? Yeah, Cruz is 64. That's what I said, Matt. Keep up, mate. You said I was okay. Fucking sorry, mate. Okay, look, if you want to fucking bite things, right? If you want to bite things, you said I was 53, 10 years younger than Tom Cruise. That would make Tom Cruise 63. Now you're telling me that he's 64. So there's a year gone, mate. You remind me of fucking the prison where Epstein apparently suicided. There was a minute missing. Now you've got a year missing. Don't have a go at me, mate. Don't have a go at me with your 63 and 64. Fucking hell. Then he says, Matt, Tony Hadley's wearing a leather jacket on a roasting hot July day. It was funny. Yeah. It's funny, actually, because comparison to one of the Kemp brothers who had his lovely chest out, didn't he? You had Hadley in this black, long leather jacket. And then you had one of the Hadley brothers, not Martin, the other one. Fuck knows what their names are. Going around half naked. But mind you, I've spent the whole summer half naked. Bloody lovely. Matt, you're splitting hairs on one Earth year. Mate, do you know how long a year is? 365 bloody days. 52 bloody weeks. It's a long time, mate. Lenny says, who wears a black leather jacket in that heat? Gordon Bennett. I know, mate. You wouldn't be seeing me dead in a black leather jacket, that's for sure. Especially in the middle of July, singing to a 70,000 crowd at Wembley. Mind you, to be fair, you wouldn't see me singing to a 70,000 strong crowd in Wembley, ever. Stand and deliver your money or your life. Try to use a mirror, not a bullet or a knife. I wonder what the fuck that means. I've totally forgotten about those lyrics, by the way. Lenny's son, Captain Sensible or Captain and Tenal. Did I pronounce that right? Don't know who the fuck it is. Captain Sensible, it was all right. But I preferred Adamant. So, that's lovely music. I like a bit of gentle music. Oh, so over to Lenny. I think he's going to say something about E17. Here we go. Let's dive in, shall we? Let's dive in and see what Lenny has to say. Matt, can you imagine E17 stealing the show from Freddie Mercury with House of Love at an imaginary Live Aid? First of all, Lenny, salute to your thinking, mate. It's just way out there. I love it. No, yeah, it's funny. Captain and Tenal had that great hit called Love Will Keep Us Together. Oh, well, there you go. I don't know what Justin's on about. I bet Lenny does, though. Hey, listen. I got an article printed in the national press, mate. in the national world. Yeah. Well chuffed. Can you imagine E17 stealing the show from Freddie Mercury with House of Love and Imaginary Live Aid? Lenny, mate. Lenny's just fucking out there. He's like a visionary. What he thinks is just like, way. Matt, the old Wembley looked way more iconic and cooler than the present Wembley. I'm not on some rose-tinted nostalgia acid trip here. I think you are, mate. I think you're on the acid, or possibly the mushrooms, mate. But the things you're coming out with tonight, I mean, come on. If that's the most psychedelic thing I've read in a long time. Can you imagine E17 stealing the show from Freddie Mercury with a House of Love at an Imaginary Live Aid? Fucking hell. Or should I say, Gordon Bennett, Lenny? Are you on the mushrooms? Or have you taken 2 tabs? Because that's crazy. Even Lenny hasn't heard of them. Yeah. Newsflash. We've got a newsflash, everyone. Most of the time, I don't know what Convid is on about. I don't know what you're on about as well, mate. Heard of Captain Hook? Yes, I've actually been to a Captain Hook concert in Lancing. It was in Lancing. I went with all my uncles and the whole family. We loved it. I've actually been to Captain Hook. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's a useless fact. That's a useless fact if ever you wanted one. Gordon Bennett. Punch it into YouTube, Lenny, son. It's a fantastic song. Never tried mushrooms. Probably won't, says Katie. Oh, interesting. Have you had a tab, though? Have you tried an LSD tab? I haven't actually ever hallucinated. I've never really... I've taken the odd acid tab, but nothing happened. Very disappointed. Katie, put the song on your post for Lenny. Not LSD, no either. Yeah, it's one of those things I've never really done much for me. Matt, Live Aid was special. The musicians on the bill were light years ahead of the current dross. I know. In fact, on the weekend of my birthday, I was up at my Magical and Imaginary Girlfriend's, and I watched a documentary about it on BBC Two. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I mean, it changed the world, didn't it? It changed the world. And, it brought us together. It touched 2 continents that were otherwise thousands of miles apart. And of course, for the first time ever, we realized that by digging deep in our pocket, we can save thousands of lives on the other side of the planet. No, it's an amazing achievement. And of course, Live Aid started the American version, wasn't it? With all the American version, you had all these black singers, Quincy Jones, Lionel Richie, Michael Jackson, for example. They're all going, look, there's a bunch of white people over in England, kind of like saving Africa. Shouldn't we get in with it? You know what I mean? Convid says, in capital letters, love will bring us together. So true. Lenny says, Alison Moyet was pregnant. Oh, was she? I just thought she was fat. I can't recall what she sang. She wasn't with Yazoo then. Convid says, sorry, I mean love will keep us together. Well, one or the other, mate. Make your mind up. Katie, Lenny, have a look at the song being mentioned. Yes. We Are the World topped the charts until Pete Burns put out You Spin Me Round, You Spin Me Right Round. You spin me round, round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, round, 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 round. Very good. Yes, Pete Burns. Oh, we saw Pete Burns years later in Big Brother, didn't we? And was that the same Big Brother with George Galloway? It may have been. Not too familiar, but had a quick listen. Upbeat, says A1000. Squeeze. Love will bring us together. Dolly Parton. What a eclectic chat we have tonight. Hey, listen, I think you may be happy to hear we've got 10 minutes to go before the end of the show. Woo! Thank you ever so much, everyone, for coming in. You know how much I love spending my evenings with you. Who else would I spend my evenings with if I never had you? Hey? Hey? I'll check it out. I'll check it out, says Lenny. A1000 says, yes, by Captain and Tennell. What Justin said. Well, I'll check it out as well. Some say the Wembley gig was way better than the JFK Stadium gig in America. I would go along with that. Not that I was at either. I wasn't at either venue, so I don't really know. But I'm sure everyone who was at the JFK Stadium had a brilliant night. You know, and also it wasn't about it was about saving Africa, wasn't it? It was about raising money to alleviate the starvation of the Ethiopian people. And of course, what was so bad about it was that years later, the famine repeated. We have Shavar. We have Shavar Blackman in the chat. Hello. Matt, I know what you have been up to. Oh, here we go. It gets a bit sinister. It gets a bit sinister when Shavar comes in and says, Matt, I know what you did last summer. Not that he said that. Matt, I know what you've been up to. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuckity fuck. Fuck. My secrets have been exposed. Look, there's nothing wrong with doing a water feature in the garden, you know. Katie, I prefer Captain Sensible, to be honest. It's 50 years old. A big grift. Hello, Shavar. Who are you a messenger for, buddy? Yeah. I have that Shavar blocked too. Yeah, don't blame you. Yes, Matt, but Kylie Minogue teamed up with Cliff Richard and Bros 4 years after the Live Aid thing. What did they do? Oh, to like revive. Because I know there's been 2 like Live Aid things, haven't they? It's one of them. Jaffa Cake, Funnies, Wrong'uns, yes. But either way, we've got under 10 minutes. You know, with that Shavar, let's pretend. Let's just pretend. Remember what we done with that other guy? Let's pretend he's not here. If we ignore him, he may go away. Not that we want him to go away. Do they know it's Christmas Band-Aid 2? Total eclipse. Matt, you came for me because you saw me giving mouse props. Oh, here we go. You came for me. Did I come for you? Did I come for you? Did I come for you? God, that sounds really a bit rude. That sounds a bit rude. I don't know if I'm comfortable with that. I feel a bit, you know what I mean? I don't know about that. I feel a bit uncomfortable. In fact, I feel a bit uncomfortable you being here. Matt, you came for me because you saw me giving mouse props. Let's move on, shall we? Yes, Katie, Jaffa Kate thinks he is mysterious enigmatic. You see, I got that egg, and then enigmatic, yawn. God, you know I fucking can't handle any words above 3 letters. I'm always getting words and letters mixed up. Not really. Lenny says, Matt, here we go. Did the Live Aid set list reflect closely to your music collection in the 1985 Bar Ant? Funnily enough, yes, it did. Not that I had a collection, really. It was, well, mind you, we all listened to the top 40, didn't we? So, no, yes and no. Yes and no. It was a reflection of the music I was listening to at that time. I mean, which we were all listening to. You know what I mean? I've been programmed, said Katie. And then he says, Matt, what happened to the Drifter Bar? Do you know, Lenny, it reminds me, do you know sometimes when you said half the time you don't know what Convid's on about? Most of the time I don't know what you're on about as well, bud. Katie, here's a messenger apparently. Errand boy more like. Yes. It came over to my channel trying to pull a fast one. He got blocked. It's a wind-up merchant. Damn right he is, mate. Fucking damn right. The messenger without a message, says Katie. So true. Matt says, Matt, Phil Collins flying Concorde will be frowned upon now with the climate thingy. Yeah, quite right. I know. Katie, they come and go, don't they? Useful idiots. Yeah. Hey, listen, that... I don't know. You know, I do know, but I'm not going to mention it here. Put it that way. I won't be telling you what I know just now because people can't handle it. People really can't handle it. So listen, time to say your goodbyes. We're coming up to the last 5 minutes. Flying monkeys. Many flying monkeys, says Katie. Matt. Oh, this is messenger boy. Errand boy. Should we call him errand boy? Matt, you was acting like we had a conspiracy against you. But now I have all the answers to the questions I tried to ask you. Well, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. So now you can go to sleep safe in the knowledge that you know everything that you need to know about me. Because obviously there's some things that you needed to know, wasn't there? There's some things you needed to know, mate. Because if you never knew them, oh my God, that would have been so terrible, wouldn't it? Okay, let's just kick that out again. I'll put the chat back, but it's best if I just have it there. Then he says, pity the Clash didn't play Live Aid. Imagine them in Wembley doing I Fought the Law. Yeah, I mean, it would be good. Maybe next time, Jaffa Cake, the hour's up, buddy. Yes, they've all gone so quiet. And listen, we've still got a couple of minutes. Check out that song Convid's going on about. Looking forward to hearing it myself. Lovely to be here with you, Katie. Yes, it's been lovely, actually. Thanks ever so much, everyone, for joining me tonight. I say, let's do it again. In fact, you've been sport today because we've had 2 hours, haven't we? We've had 2 hours. We've had the dogs out. I say, let's get the 2 hours out. We've had 2 8 o'clock shows today. Hey, that's brilliant. We're in the last minute, everyone. We're in the last minute. Oh, so kind of you to say, Justin. That's very nice of you to say. Thanks, Matt. Great show as usual. Hey, listen, all I want to do is bring you a bit of fun, have a little bit of banter, have a bit of friendship, and just, hang out. And fantastic. Thanks ever so much from my heart to yours. Thank you for joining me on this hour. Big shout out to Lenny, of course. Big shout out to Katie. To you, Justin, always. You're always a great mate. And I can't thank you enough. It's great having your company. And I'm looking forward to doing it again soon. Lenny says, sorry, I love Live Aid, so I couldn't help bang on about it. Don't be sorry, Lenny. You crack on. as much as you like. Lenny says, Matt, you should get Sharon Gale on for a cordial chat. Hey. Now that would be interesting. You get it. It's an hour. True hour. It's the true hour. Is that the true hour, Birkin? Barking even. The true hour's barking. Let's go, everyone. Thank you ever so much. Remember, folks, love will keep us together. Thanks for your time. Thank you for your time, Katie, as always. Matt, do you remember Sade, Smooth Operator? She wrote that song about you, Matt. Stop it. Stop it. She wrote it about you. Love is. And on that note, let's call it a night. Unconditional love. Thank you ever so much, everyone. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to Lenny. And on that note, good night, farewell. And remember, King Arthur loves you as much as I love you too.